Hello everyone, Clint Seeley with Passion Stitch here. I wanted to create a short tutorial for y'all today to just kind of show you the options that are available to you when you're selecting one of my custom embroidered scuba caps. I have several designs and I'll be adding more in the coming weeks and months to the inventory, but right now I've got a pretty good selection. And just wanted to show you how cool this Zazzle software is and this embroidery is. You can go in and select one of my embroidered products, and you have a lot of options before you that enable you to customize these products in different ways. I just want to take a minute and show you how that works. So here we are at my Passion Stitch store, and you can see it's zazzle.com/Passion Stitch. Now you go here. And as you're scrolling down, it shows the newest products first. You'll start to get into my caps. What I want to do is I just want to take you under product types and go to all of my embroidered hats. So we'll click that. Now as you scroll down, you're going to see several different designs. And these are pretty much left blank. And what I mean by that is just the design itself with really no text. So you can add text if you like, but you can also change thread colors in these designs. So we'll scroll down to something that's very basic. I think I have a Dive Master flag down here, but it doesn't have to be Dive Master. Yeah, here it is right here. Now you can see this is embroidery. Now you may be I'll click on it. You may be checking this hat out and thinking, yeah, I need a hat with a dive flag design on it, but I don't really want it to say Dive Master. Maybe you're an instructor. Maybe you're a rescue diver. Maybe you're a nitrox diver, whatever that is. I'll show you something really cool that'll show you several different options before you at the same time. So, we're not going to do Dive Master. We're going to change this to, maybe Voodoo. We'll keep this all caps. How about that? Voodoo Gas. That's what we'll do. Voodoo Gas. Okay, that pops up. Now, if you know anything about nitrox or Voodoo Gas, the standard dive flag colors are not red and white for that. So we're going to click on embroidered hat options. And this will give you the ability to change the thread colors. Now we're going to scroll down, and where it says Customize, change the design, add your own ideas, we're going to click that dude right there. And it brings us up to the Customize page. Now there's a lot of power before you here. But what I'm going to show you first off is how to change the actual thread colors to whatever you want them to be. So, change colors. I'll click on that. And we have 3 different colors. The first one's red, and I'm going to change that to a green. That looks okay. Then we have the white. I'm going to change that to a yellow. Now this is looking a lot more like a nitrox dive flag. And we'll hit recolor. Boom. And it should change on the hat itself. Now, maybe I like this Voodoo Gas, but I don't quite like the color. You can also change the color as well as the font type. So let's get into that. Where it says Voodoo Gas, we are going to change text. Oop. No, that text is okay. Duh. We're going to change the text colors. Right here you go. Maybe a yellow. That looks pretty cool. Let's see how green looks. It may just blend in a little too much. Yeah, green blends in a little too much. So maybe just back to yellow. Okay. And maybe we can change the font to something that looks a little cooler than just a block. So we'll scroll down here and see if we find anything. What's this script look like? Oh, that'll be too big. Old English. Now, that's pretty cool looking. Yeah, let's hit close and we'll stick with that. Can we make that any smaller? Maybe a 20? Yeah, make it a little bigger. 22. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Now I'm going to move this flag just a little bit if I can. So I'm going to click on Design, and I'm going to see if I can move the text off of the flag just a little bit so it doesn't quite touch it. We'll come down to the very lower margin here and back to Product. That looks pretty cool. Maybe you don't want it to be Old English like this. Not everybody like that, so maybe Oscar block. Too big. Roman script. That's pretty cool. Let's see if we can make that dude smaller. Let's get to 25 is as small as we can go with a Roman script. Shoo. Sunnyana. Too big. There are a ton of these fonts. 117 to be exact. Westminster. That's cool. A little too big. Whole script. Now that's cool. Let's see if we can make that just a little bit smaller. Yeah, they'll let us go to 20. That'll work. That'll work. I think that looks pretty cool, don't you? So from here, you have a custom hat. You've changed the design exactly the way you want it, and you've changed the text. Not only have you changed what the text says, but you've changed the font and the color, and we've slightly moved the location of the text on the hat. Now maybe we don't quite want a black hat, or you don't want a flex fit wool cap. That's fine. You could switch to basic adjustable cap. That's going to look a little different. And maybe we want to do a greener cap. There's one. A red. That's not going to look good. Maybe. Or maybe we just stick with the black. But you have those options too. From here, you would see $22.45. Not too bad for a totally custom, one-of-a-kind, unique cap. You would just click the Add to Cart and keep shopping. Thank you for viewing my tutorials.